Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. You know that feeling when you know you bought the right car? From the moment you sit in your car and hear the engine at startup, it puts a big smile on your face. I have to admit, I'm one of those people that sometimes looks back at their car after parking it. After a long hard day at work, the ride home takes all the stress away, which leads me to today's video, 5 things I love about my 2016 Lexus RC F. Let's take a drive and get this video started.
Number one is the looks of the car. I think the RC F is one of the coolest looking cars. It's one of those cars you rarely see on the road. In my opinion, I think that's what makes it special. My RC F gets so many looks. Whether I'm driving it or if it's parked, I get so many compliments about how good it looks. It's interesting to see how many people take a second look when they see my RC F coming down the road. I think that's pretty cool. The other things I love about the looks of the RC F is the bold spindle grille along with the smaller side grills. I think it gives the RC F a unique look, along with the premium triple beam headlights and daytime running lights. The other things I love about the RC F is the sharp lines on the hood, the sides of the car, the side vents, down to the side skirts, and finally to the sculpted lines of the rear bumper. My RC F comes with the performance package. It includes a carbon fiber roof and wing. I really like the look of the carbon fiber roof and wing. I think it makes the RC F stand out from other sports cars. And the last thing I like about the looks of my RC F is a 19-inch hand-polished 20-spoke wheels. I think the hand-polished wheels make the RC F look so much better, especially with the liquid platinum exterior color of my RC F. Number 2 is the driver and front passenger seats. The first thing I said to the salesperson before sitting inside the RC F, these are one of the best looking sports seats I've ever seen. The attention to detail in terms of stitching and placement of different leather patterns is well thought out. The unique aluminum inserts and embossed F badge on each head restraint adds to the sporty look of the seats. If you decide to check out the RC F, you'll not only notice how good the new Lux leather feels, but how Lexus struck the right balance in terms of comfort and feel. I really like these bucket seats. The thigh and side bolstering is very supportive. The side bolstering cradles your back. It feels like you're stuck in the seat. There is no body movement when I make a hard turn. I'm not sliding in the seat. The thigh bolstering holds in your legs perfectly. The base of the seat goes all the way up to the knee joint for added support. As I take this cloverleaf turn, again, there is no body movement. I'm not sliding side to side in the seat. I feel like I'm stuck in the seat. Number 3 is an instrument cluster. As you sit inside the RC F, the first thing you'll notice is how well the instrument cluster is laid out. The image of the RC F with the headlights turning on within the multi-information display looks cool. The multi-information display shows vehicle data and settings, which are controlled by the control switches on the steering wheel. I like how the center gauge cluster layout changes along with the image of the RC F when changing drive modes. Using the driving mode select switch, I'm going to switch over to Eco mode. As you can see, the color of the engine turns blue, along with the Eco driving meter represented as blue segments on the center gauge cluster. I'm going to go back to normal mode, switch over to sport mode. The color of the engine turns a red-yellow color. Sport mode is for agile driving response, more for curvy roads. I'm going to switch over to Sport Plus mode. The color of the engine remains a red-yellow color. The 4 tires turn a red-yellow color as well. Sport mode Plus is for powerful, sporty driving. Again, as I mentioned earlier, the multi-information display settings is configurable through the control switches on the steering wheel. Number 4 is the performance. As a daily driver, the RCF is a fun car to drive. The V8 engine sounds so good at startup, especially when hitting the gas just for the fun of it. Just to give you some stats, the V8 engine produces 467 horsepower at 7,100 RPM and can go from 0 to 60 in a little over 4 seconds. The 8-speed transmission built by Aisin is so smooth. There is no hesitation while in normal mode. The acceleration is very linear. There is no gear slop as it shifts in normal mode. So I'm going to start right off of manual and sport mode. Sounds so good. Alright, so I'm in manual mode, manual and Sport Plus mode. RCF in manual and Sport Plus mode, it makes the RCF come alive. The sound of the engine is a lot more aggressive. This is so awesome. The other things I love about the performance of the RCF is the handling. The steering feels solid in all drive modes. The Michelin Super Sport tires grip the road so well. Lexus's use of special adhesives and laser screw welding make the RCF's body structure rigid. On the road, you feel how solid the RCF is, how well put together it is. I don't hear any squeaks or strange sounds coming from the body structure. Number 5 are the intangibles of the RCF. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you know that feeling when you know you bought the right car? The RCF is that car for me. The RCF feels fitted. Everything about the interior is perfect. The seats, the feel of the steering wheel, the paddle shifters, the placement of the buttons, the control knobs and switches. The driver and front passenger seats are well contoured for someone like me who's 5'5". I think the seats are perfect for most body types in just about any height. The controls are easy to use, the seats are very comfortable, and that's what I mean by the RCF feeling fitted. Because Lexus doesn't offer the RCF in a manual option, it falls short of being a complete driver's car. However, the RCF makes it up in many other ways, like the 4 things I just went over. As I put it in manual and select Sport Plus mode, the RCF elicits an excitement about driving. This car is so fun to drive. I had fun making this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.